Hey, how's it going, guys? Back with another Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. You guys know the drill. Let's go ahead and check everything, make sure the volume and everything is good. I'm gonna go ahead and move my mic up as well, make sure sound is coming in decent. So let me go ahead and get set up here and we'll get right to it. Last time we finished up on our Let's Play. Ooh, actually, did I? Last time we finished up on our Let's Play and our journey to get to 3 trophies, actually. We did Unchanging Armor, beat the game in 15 hours, and No Continues, and that was pretty crazy. We actually did that all in one night, to be honest. That was kind of nuts, but we got it done. Now, I need to make sure... I'm looking for basically a phone charger that I swore I brought in here, so being totally professional, right? I'll be back in like 2 seconds for you guys. Sorry about that. Let me just check. Yeah, just looking here. We're gonna start off with me being forgetful. That's a very great way to start. There we go. Bucky! Bro, at the start, man, how's it going, dude? It's great to see you. I'm taking what you said to heart. And by that, I mean I have my mic much closer to me. I don't know if you guys are interested, actually, and if anybody wants good recommendations. 2 things. HyperX Quadcast. Amazing. They look cool as crap. And a cool thing about it is it's a stand-up mic, so I have my headset separate. I'll tell you, doing whether it be PlayStation, Xbox, PC, switching to a stand-up mic because my mics would always end up breaking whenever it's connected, changed my life, dude. I'll never go back doing this. It's so nice. HyperX Quadcast also has another variant. It's like $60 more, but it has all these other LED lights to it. I actually bought it for a buddy of mine. Instantly became jealous. It looks sick, so I highly recommend that. Get right into it. I'm probably gonna move my camera up a little bit too here in a second as well. Let's go ahead and get going. Alright, let me adjust this. There we go. Alright, heck yeah. Last time we left off, we were on a separate account, actually pretty much beating the game. At this point, we have optional bosses left to do. As I said, I might farm for those Royal Crowns. And we also have the Hades time trial. So we'll start off, and actually, this will be a good way to get experience too. Let's go ahead and start off and see how we do there. Now, as I mentioned before, everything else is pretty easy. This last time trial, you really have to get used to conserving your magic, kind of having a positive cash flow, but magic flow, magic economy. So you kind of want to plan for rounds. We're doing really good with Strike Raid. So that's going to be the one that we're going with. Let me see. And note too, it is based on distance, whether or not you activate a special attack like Ragnarok, Ars Arcanum, and stuff like that. If you only equip one, it's much more guaranteed and much more streamlined. So for consistency's sake, I normally only equip one at a time. Trinity Limit is flashy. It's super nice, but it costs everyone's magic, so it's definitely not worth it. And it has a long cast time, so if you think it's going to help you kill things quicker, even if it clears a room, which it will, it's not going to be faster than doing it manually with anything else. So it's definitely not worth it. So let's make sure we have Strike Raid and we're golden. Making sure he's got everything good, and then we'll check Goofy, and then we should be solid. Magic, we're gonna stick with Cure and Strike Raid. Nothing else is really necessary. You can do Arrow, depending on your level. I don't really think it's worth it personally. You can have Thundaga though. That's a nice. It's not really going to be a great wound here per se. This is not going to do enough damage, but in certain instances it might be nice. I actually might go ahead and snag Gravity for Triangle. In certain scenarios where that would be pretty useful. Alright. Let's see how much time we got to work with. For 50 rounds, and you gotta do this straight. Might be a minute. Now we got 20 minutes.
Thunder!
Thunder! Yeah, see like that. It's not gonna be that much damage in those fights, but we did that in a little over 2 seconds actually. So these early rounds is very useful. Especially against the guys like this.
Thunder! Here!
Look at that. 6.5 second for 2 rounds. It is costly in Magic though, so that's one thing we gotta keep in mind. Kind of plan ahead. I think it's worth it for the initial because we can deal with all the bosses.
Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Heck yeah, man, I appreciate it. We'll be fine. It's really about getting the time limit is gonna be the big thing with that one, I think so.
Thunder!
This is where the dog is pretty nice. It helps with the early rounds really well, but the big time consumptions are going to be pretty bad. So that's really what you would want to save time up for and learn like what those things are.
This is it!
Luckily on our, not last episode, but the one prior, we did get Ultima Weapon, so this is going to be massively useful. Time to pull the UV.
Just give up, it'll be easy. Come and get it! Take that! This one's gonna hurt! Talk this out. Come on! Heal!
Pretty solid start so far. You kind of get the gauge to see like if they're low heartless like this. So
Thunder! Here!
Keep in mind we chose the sword, so we didn't even start with one per se, and we're still able to do a good damage. So you don't necessarily need to focus on magic. Having really solid strength plus a bit of magic is always good.
Here! Here!
If you jump and cast, likelihood of people hitting you is significantly lower, so it doesn't cancel it out. 8 rounds in, and we still are under a minute. Let's go. Actually, for this one, because we have the large body on this, we're gonna do We almost got the first 10 done in less than a minute, guys. Heck yeah. Already at the first boss. This is a good one to regain our magic on too, considering it's not really worth using magic on maybe Armoculum if you have it. But that's only kind of worth
Come on! Heal!
Also, if you have Beast Bracer and Beast Bracer, you can actually get through that, so just time it while you right before it gets in. I got all the combo pluses doing We're getting recovery from this. That's okay. And I swear I used to have that dodge down. I got that one, so we're gonna
This is it! Come on! This should help.
Turn my mic up to max. Dang man, I've got it right next to me and I've got it pretty... I think it is on max, honestly. I'll have to really look into the settings and figure that out on the next one. What are my thoughts on the new color variants for the Heartless and the Final Mix compared to the original? So that one, I'll pause just because we're time, guys. Sorry, but I can't think and play at the same time. I'm pretty bad at that. But if you don't know, guard armor originally was actually purple, mostly purple with the black trimmings and kind of a little bit on the different design, but mostly purple. I think the new variants are cool for the most part, but I miss the old ones, in all honesty, and I kind of wish they kept the originals, and then when they reappear later, gave you the new variants instead. I thought would have been a lot better. So I like them, but I have a nostalgic feeling and miss for the older ones. They were a lot more simplistic, which had a bit of a charm to it as well, in my opinion. So even though I like the changes, I would have still liked the originals to be your first experience with it, if that makes sense. For
Nothing to it.
You know what it actually might be? I need to look at the settings for my mic. I'm gonna move it around a bit. So, one nice thing about the HyperX Quadcast is that it has different modes, but it'll change where it requires or has audio from, like what direction it comes from. There's a good chance I might have accidentally messed up the settings or the dial, so it might not be coming from the right direction to get the best volume. So what I'm gonna do is experiment with that after this.
Come on!
And I think that'll probably
Heal! Nothing to it!
But yeah, the main ones I'm thinking of, now I will say that's my thinking for guard armor, and a few of the other basic ones. I will say though, for Behemoth, that boss in general, it's cool, and it looks amazing. But it's always too easy, in terms of how easy it is to fight. However, the color variants on Behemoth, and there's like 3 different ones now, are amazing, top-notch. I'd say my favorite one is the blue mixed with a light blue kind of flame variant. I think you only fight that one that design. The blue, light blue fade into the flames on it with the black looks sick. Stealth sneaks? These are technically different variants, but this one is just
Come on!
Let's see what we're on. So we're about a little under 3.5 minutes in. And we're at 34, we've done 15, okay. Now the last 10, Rock Titan is pretty easy. If we get to Rock Titan and we run out of time, that'll be very easy for us to gauge what we need to change or how much more time we need to make, or extract with it. But outside of the last 10, I believe round seed, it's gonna be seed. The second to last one, C3, is going to be the one that's going to be a big time suck, because that has a ton of waves. And then between 10 and 20, I know Hades is going to be a decent time suck. He has iframes, so it matters how much damage you can do. But because he has iframes, he doesn't need a lot of
That's the power of the Keyblade!
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure that out with the mic. Bucky. I really appreciate you mentioning it, honestly. And then after making these changes and then going to this one, I'm pretty sure what I mentioned is definitely the problem. Probably some self-tests. Because I don't want the screen to be troublesome.
Come on!
We'll definitely have it fixed for It's nice too, whenever you get into damage, you have enough defense. Things don't come back, you don't have to get ready for it. And every time you use it, you're gonna gain enough damage that the longer you can go back, it's gonna be very essential for bosses like Sephiroth, who almost one-shot you every time he hits you. That was second wind, making sure you have at least 1 health. If he almost kills you and then hits you again, you'll have 1 HP. That means no matter what, you'll at least gain 2 if not more MP from that, so you can at least heal yourself once. Yeah. So little details like that are super beneficial.
Thunder! Here! Here! Heal!
Oh, Bucky too. I don't know if you know this, but do you know the problem with using Arrow and Ice Titan? Theoretically, it would be perfect for it, but it actually doesn't work at all. It's actually horrible. Before I say anything, I want to see if you know. Yeah, let's see. Those guys are kind of annoying and tend to just run away, so we're definitely...
Thunder! Here! Thunder!
Cool. We're almost at about 5 minutes in. Let's see how far we are. So that's 1/4. We've done 20. We've done almost half. So that's 50% and 20%. Okay. Lightning should give us in 2 seconds.
Here! Thunder!
Also being aggressive with your magic if you have their defensive spellcasts to high for Donald and Goofy. Donald will heal you a ton and Goofy will give you a lot of magic. Don't forget to get a skill every time.
Come on!
Kind of doesn't hurt if you get it all the time. We're getting information on what we need to do differently next time. At certain points, his health just doesn't go down. If you notice, it happens with the stealth sneaks too, like the lizards and so on. So that definitely needed more time than I wanted,
Thunder!
this is where saving a lot of time and
Thunder!
is really beneficial.
We did it!
Also, even if we get to the end and we don't have enough time to still get enough information, we haven't used the items yet right now. So, to give us more information, how much more magic spam we need to
Come on!
in order to jump in with a bunch of ethers pretty easily.
Thunder! Come on! Thunder! That's the power of the Keyblade!
Okay, this one might take up some time, so we're gonna have to be quick.
This is it!
gonna do Omni Slash probably soon, but we gotta do Combo.
Come on!
We can't do Strike Ray because it takes a time. I think we might guess. Skip Omni Slash.
Take that!
Oh, you took less of Robbie.
No way. I can
Hey,
lose.
yeah, dude, that was a... He just got wrecked. So yeah, definitely focus on Cloud first. If you can burst him down. If you can kill him quick enough so he doesn't use Omni Strike, that is going to be a huge time save. And now we're in the final 20. Heck yeah.
Here!
Okay. Remember, Thundaga uses 1 MP, so if you gotta use it twice, using Strike Ray might be a good idea, you know?
This is it!
When I alternated my lock on, it switched to a guy who was about to kill Sandman, which happens. But we could have saved a couple seconds. That's all I Nice.
Heal! Take that!
Let's see, we're doing pretty good. We still want to make this as much time as we can because we want to save. The goal isn't necessarily just having enough time for one round. It's more so seeing how much time you can save for later rounds that you know it's going to take more time.
Come on!
You can actually jump here and do that first hit, especially if you know it's close, like this. It'll actually be a lot faster than doing the full combo. Sometimes, even if
That's the power of the Keyblade!
almost to you, so you can also kind of judge that. Is it faster to drop and jump and do another quick attack? Because your first hit comes out so fast, or keep the combo going. Love that. Hell yeah. Have
Nothing
fun.
to it.
Rooting for you. Heck yeah. Luckily enough, though, with Hades, you don't have to save any magic for it. As we mentioned before, it's not really using any magic. Because nothing is effective enough to be worth it. Mostly because it's not even necessarily that's not effective, and Blizzard doesn't do enough damage to justify the magic cost. Strike Ray puts you into a locked thing, but more so he can jump into his iframe with that impact.
Take that!
So physical attacks for him is going to be the way to go. Which also means you're going to be able to generate at least some magic ray. So that's going to be really nice. Before I use Strike Ray to just be fast, but with this one, it's S1 to save consistent. I knew it'd only take a couple
That's
hits.
the power of the Keyblade!
Otherwise, we're going to kind of save what I do. Maybe before Strike Ray on a later fight, you know? Like this one.
Come on!
So when you fight Ice Titan and you use Arrow, he shoots icicles at you. However, if you use Arrow, it actually enlarges the icicles.
Come on!
So it makes them So normally, especially Aroga, will actually deflect projectiles, so it's not like it would
Hey, you having fun yet?
But basically, they just took the stance of wind straight and
That's it.
Stop this.
Feel the heat.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's
This
pushing
should
away from me. That's So them being really aggressive. So that's something.
Hey, you having fun yet?
We definitely want to get as many of our combos off as possible because we're going to do the majority of the damage.
Hey, you having fun yet?
Come on!
Get warmed up here.
Jump over this frame. Come on, before he does this thing. You can still hit him for magic. I'm not getting much, but because I noticed that, that's why I jumped to try it. Okay. We got 10 minutes left, guys. Okay. We got a minute per round. And we know that's not how that works, but that's how we're justifying it in our brains. Yeah, we have a minute per round. Technically, we only have 9 minutes. He's the most annoying one because he can stall with his weapon. So we're gonna go after him first. If you stall like that, it's not nearly as long as the invisibles throwing your sword down and flying around, so for sure better to get rid of them first. Okay, that works.
Come on!
Yes.
Come on! Come on!
You can use strike rate if you want to. I don't think that took long enough to justify it though, like using tool and points. It was earlier on in the fight, and you can do it if you want to. Just keep in mind how much time that's gonna. Or how much time Now we do have a fight box on the final attack. So because Stealth Snake has so much power, focus on him first. That way hopefully my big hits and hoping that not only if he will also hit while I'm focusing on myself. That way I'm not just separately, I'm doing everything that ended up working a lot better. So also seeing like divvying up tasks, you know, and kind of deciding what to focus on is huge. This one I recommend locking onto one side and switching targets.
This is it! That's the power of the Keyblade!
Hit the first one and then basically switch targets and use sliding dash for the other. Pretty quick. 5 to 6. So this isn't the big one.
Come on!
That's gonna take up a lot of time. So we're gonna use anything. And if I did, I would have actually no.
Thunder! Thunder! Here! Thunder!
We can save a lot of time.
That's the power of the Keyblade!
Big reasoning, there were so many that was gonna take a minute, but Thunder would get it done fast, so I knew we were gonna save a ton of time. But also, we had a lot of magic, so keep in mind, I'm also doing this pretty
Come on! Come on!
Yeah, did I just double kill? I think we just double killed. Let's go, 2 for 1. Alright guys, we got this. Especially when it has like X amount. Don't jump into the magic on the first round. This is going to be the least amount. Stall this out for the next one. So you see here, guys. Like that's your
Come on!
So all those wizards have 1, of ability to stall with her. That one individually by itself is not good enough. But because they all could stall us out, I didn't want to take a chance of that. So that's why I did. Plus they'll start it. Right? They're basically asking to be started. So. Okay. So this is it before Rock Titan. So this is where we're getting Rock Titan, you don't even need the magic. So
Thunder!
oh, this magic doesn't work. Okay,
Come on!
But it's looking like we got about 6.5 minutes, possibly. No, there's gonna be another one, actually.
Come on! This should help.
If I'm correct, we're about to go to Rock Titan and have way more than enough time. Guys, I think we did it. If you're lower level, you can kind of use the same tactics I mentioned. Of course, the big thing is just going to be you're going to have to think more about the action. And what moves you're going to use to try
Heal! Come on!
Like I said, remember one
Take that!
oh, is he doing this?
Come on! Take that!
Top of the
Thunder!
What a way to finish it, man.
Oh yeah!
Heck yeah, we should get Save the King for this game. And the cool thing is we can now choose where to go. So after you do the time limit, we can actually do one of the best ways to level up in the game. Now, if you remember from the farming video, excuse me, in the very beginning, there was a hallway in Traverse Town. And we did a loop that had defenders and wizards in it. Then when we go through, it would have the dark balls and then the ghosts and another one. And then it would reset the defenders, which is who we were farming. That's a really great way to get experience, especially because obviously doing the time limit thing, especially earlier when it matters, is obviously going to be difficult. Oh, we hit level 100 already, okay. We need Donald to level up, but that's pretty much it. But I'll show you real quick, and we'll do it for Donald actually. Why not? You can choose opponent, and this is huge. You start Rock Titan. Do all of your, well, your tech use. The reason being you get a ton of tech experience just for getting his feet, and you get a ton of experience for killing. So kill him as quickly as you can, and if you get this way, it's huge, honestly. In fact, I should have switched if you can also get this one because you're not that great. You can actually, on a full strike rate, which is where cars are going, no, actually, Now let's see. And you can repeat this too. I don't know if it'll actually repeat this. No, you actually can. That's okay though. Yep, so Donald did level up. He needs another 14,000, so I'm actually gonna do the math for you guys so you can see. This is obviously more for you if you want to level up with this, but we already hit 100 with all our EXP bracelets and stuff. So we got 14, 361. We're gonna do that fight again and see how much we get. And this is with, by the way, I have 3 EXP. I don't think it makes a difference who it's equipped to, but just in case, we're actually gonna give those to Donald. Hang on, 20%, 30%. 20%, okay. And then to make sure everybody has one, just in case it didn't matter. And then for now, Crystal Crown, look at that. Everything. And then a Mega Art's pretty solid. Look at our health. Trying to get it to reach the other side of the screen by next game. Alright, so let's go back to the Hades Scout. Choose opponent, Rock Titan. I'll do the math for you so you can see how much experience you get every time you fight. And then how much of this experience per minute or whatever is going to depend on how quickly you can kill them. I did forget to go to Ars Magica. But if any of the magic
Come on!
Actually, probably faster than Arrow there. That puts him at 10
Take that!
So it's going to take us a little longer to transform them. Actually, it's not a bad idea. So
Come on! Here! Here!
Look at that lightning slow down. That's sweet. And now we can see how much experience we get with all 3 of the EXP abilities I showed you. So, for Donald, minus 7410. I got 6,951 experience in that amount of time. So we would only really need to do that fight 3 more times to get him to level 100, which actually very well might do here. Mostly because that fight, like doing that one-on-one fight's actually kind of fun to farm. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, it's soothing to me. Let's do critical plus. That's actually gonna help kill him quicker. We can do air combo plus. Let's see, we're gonna take off Strike Raid. And we're gonna actually equip Ars Arcanum. And that'll be it. I can actually equip another thing if I really want to. The counter plus is kind of useless unless we go back. Alright, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna grab Eroga. And then I'm gonna keep track of this one too, so we see if we get any more experience this time. And you can see how much faster it is as well, so 7410. Alright, choose Rock Titan. And we'll see how much Ars Arcanum is. Let's see how much it is. What's that damage spike? So, there we go, immediately. Right away. Probably won't be able to use any of these bullets though. Or just keep using them until it stops doing damage. You can also alternate your moves on as well. While you're
This is it! Take that! Power! Here! This is it!
I'm gonna do normal combos too. At the same speed. So right there, you saw him give you a flat 68 experience. Again, that is flat with the XP bonus. Alright, so let's see where Donald is at now. 460. So 6950, so it seems to be pretty consistent. Okay. But yeah, he's given a flat 1600. Let's look him up. Ars Arcana may or may not be more damage depending on your stats. Attack in between while you're with yeah, we're absolutely. We can also do that that we don't have automatic, so it'll absolutely make it a lot faster if you use it in the right ways. Like
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Alright, let's see where he's at. Gotta catch him up. Oh, alright, cool. So 2 more. We do 2 more, and Donald is maxed with the rest of us. Everybody loves Donald, right? Nobody hates him. Nobody's frustrated with him not healing ever, right? We're all the same way. Let's try to see if I time that last thing. It takes 3 matches to use No, he actually hit us off and what?
Heal.
Awesome. One more time, and we are all maxed. Watch, he levels up, and it just says he levels up, and there's like no bonus. But he just reached your max level. That's it. Oh wow, this is exciting. Can't tell really if it's
Power. Come on, take that.
Not something you have to worry about, though. The boss is really easy. You could probably beat him at level 1 pretty easily as long as you just watch not to get like stomps, which you could get caught off guard with and die instantly, but it's like, let's be honest, probably not gonna happen unless you're unlucky like here and there, really. Alright, let's see. Cool. Yeah. And then you. So let's see, he doesn't need cheer or treasure mermaid, or that one. Heck yeah. Alright, sweet. So, we can go ahead and switch those out and try to give Sora all the best stuff. We're actually going to try to set that now. Oh, because that disabilities, huh? AP, health defense, health defense. Can't see the bottom. Alright, we're good. Go for that one. I have to drop them 3. Let's see. It's only 3 AP and like 1 defense. It's not really going to be better than anything else, right? So I'm not sweating it. So those two are definitely going to be our go-tos. Alright, so we got a 75 strength. So we got a 3 strength or a 2 and a 2. That's not going to be it, but it's closer. You see drop 2, so that's drop 4. That was really good though. Cosmic Arts might be the go-to. Alright, so this one could give us 2 and 4 strength. Okay. Then it'll drop our magic by 2 our health. So for Crystal Crown, we'll lose 6, 1, 3, 2, 2, or 3, 3, 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and try Mega Arts and see if there's a better one. Wow, I didn't know Master Ring was that much better. I mean, Mega Arts was that much better than that. Alright, mobile badge. 3 strength and 3 defense. Not worth it. Cool. That's all positives. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Don't need you anymore. So let's see. Just as a base. So that one's a no, of course. Let me see. 2 defense for 1 strength. So I know this isn't the most exciting portion, but this way we don't have to do it again unless we get an individual better item, you know? So one of the things that's mostly one and done. Okay, so 10 is just better. Sweetness. Alright, where's Titan Chain? That might be the next one too. We're gonna compare it to everything though. He doesn't need to be losing strength and defense, really. That's too much. Strength lost. So 4 for 10 health and 1 defense now. Sweet. And then he's got a lot of equipment slots, man. Alright, let's see. So that would be minus 2 strength for 1 defense now. 2 defense. And some health. Okay, so that's worth it. Ribbon is elemental damage reduction. So that's going to be a specialty item. That we use only in certain fights. Okay. 1 defense for 6 HP. Defense is normally better than health in my opinion. In general. So maybe on the Gaia, but probably not though. I don't think it's enough to justify it though. Actually, yeah. his. Oh, let's check his Sacred King. Look at that. Look at that fancy shield. Alright, so. Really, we want health and magic is going to be the go-to for him, for sure. Atlas would be really good for him. I don't think anything's going to beat that in terms of magic, though, to be honest. There's something that was even. Okay, but you lose other stats, so that's a no. But Wildcrown is 2 magic for less strength, so we might actually do that. Let me see, actually. So let's go ahead and give him the Wildcrown, and then we can compare it. So see if any. Okay. So he would get 7 more strength, but he would lose 1 magic point. I don't think that's worth it. Alright, let's watch our health and magic bars, guys. What the? I love this part of the game so much. Like, min-maxing everything. Look at my health. Look at Goofy's health. Look at Donald's MP bar. Dude, how much magic does he have? 17. Oh my gosh. Dude. Look at that. That's hilarious. I can't even. I'm just gonna start blocking my view then during the game. Jeez. Okay, so what we're gonna do next, I think we can actually take on the Ice Titan here in a second. So I'm pretty sure that is a 1v1 fight. Arrow is actually useless against him. He basically casts and throws icicles at you. They kind of like shoot at you like little darts, pretty much. You can deflect them back at him to get tech XP and knock him out. If you use Arrow at all for self-defense or deflection or anything, it'll power him up, and all those little icicles will become massive. And you can block it, but it'll push you back, and you can't deflect anything. So it'll actually screw over the entire thing. So I will do fire. He has a high hitbox, so that can be really nice. And that's kind of it. Fire and Cure, to be honest. And then for abilities, I'm going to take Ars Arcanum off. I might do Ragnarok. I don't know if that's going to be super effective with it, but that's what it is. Awesome sauce. And then, what items do we have? I have a ton of ethers, so I'll use the elixirs in the very tough fights like Sephiroth and stuff like that if I need to, and then just not save afterwards so we don't waste them. But certain fights like this one, maybe might be tough, but I don't think we're gonna need elixirs, or it's justified, you know. So I think we'll be fine. Alright, I think, okay, so this is gonna be a toss-up. We're either gonna accidentally get Sephiroth, or we're gonna get Ice Titan. I'm pretty sure the Platinum match should be first. They might screw with us though. So the first one you get might be Sephiroth no matter what. I don't know, it'd be really funny if it was though, but we're gonna try the second one. If you guys start hearing... No, we're done. It's over. That's, yep, okay. It's over. It's over. I knew it. I'm like, they're gonna troll. It doesn't matter which one you pick first. It's gonna be Sephiroth, and we're gonna be dead. We're gonna be dead. I love your theme, my friend, but no, please. We're work though. I don't even have arrow check quick slot, which would be useful during this fight. I think yeah, I have this. Oh, there's that He also has more health than the game limit for house. So that's why his health doesn't go down. Kind of like there's a lot of close range quick hits. He's very slow in the beginning until he goes into seconds. So he goes in phases in his fight. Obviously he has good range. Notice how much health, or how much magic we're getting. You can use the Bracer to heal back from. Notice how he does a lot of these swipes. Even at this point in the game, still doing a ton. That'll do about 2 hits, so after you hit the first time. Normally doesn't jump forward attack, fire. Now, yeah. No. You have to control that. Since he says that's send that will stick or drop you to 1 HP to take it if you have second wind. So every time he teleports, expect him to be using it. You don't get too much time. Be ready to use the healing potion. Make sure you interrupt that. Oh! Heal through this one if you need to. Let him hit you once. Let him hit you to 1 HP and then heal with one. There we go. So that we can use items. Okay, this one, he's invincible and he's gonna do crazy attacks. I don't have strike rate for this, but that would be amazing for this. Oh, he's gonna do he's gonna spin, avoid the center, fly around, and just try to avoid these guys. They're done in rows, so you can kind of go forward and backwards. You can heal with the bracer to avoid damage, of course. This phase will end. He won't stay with his energy. But you can manage it. Keep all these things. Throwing out attacks. Remember, because we have these braces. Did it on our first try. Now we're over leveled this shit, so that's why. And we have ultimate weapon. We're fine. Dude, we did it, guys. On our first try, accidental. Let's go. It did show most of his moves there, though, so just keep in mind what I was saying about that. If you have second wind, if you don't have second wind, you send Heartless Wind, you'll move with failure. And the worst part about it is it a 1 and 2 also. It takes away all of your health. With second wind, you keep 1. And it takes away all of your magic too, so you can't heal. So if you don't interrupt him, be ready with an elixir or an ether or something.
That's the power of the Keyblade!
With the meteor one, again, having Leaf Bracer, second wind is the biggest thing here. If you have those and you're patient, you'll be fine. We're severely overleveled. That was... Wow. Just wow. So if you want to fight him at an earlier level, go for it for sure. But yeah, we took care of that quick. Strike rate has iframes, and that will help you go through his like invincible mode pretty easily. But notice my strat. Excuse me, sorry. Second wind means that if you have more than 1 health, no matter what, if you get hit, you will go down to 1 health and no further until the next hit. Which means if you have more than 1 health, you're not going to die. What I was doing is I wanted to save my magic, and I had Leaf Bracer, which gives you iframes when you heal, so you can dodge an attack and heal at the same time. If he didn't get me down to 1 health, I didn't heal. The moment he did, spam it. You'll heal, and he will miss you with his next attack, or at the very least, you're guaranteed to heal with Leaf Bracer. Just keep doing that and try to conserve as much magic as you can. So if you're above 1 HP, don't freak out and spam before you need to if you have something. Those are probably my best recommendations for that fight. Make sure to be used to using Super Glide too. When he's using Send Heartless Ember, you need to make sure. That guy definitely want guard. So like this. 2 ways, and then a straight way. This is basically Cerberus' move, the little darkness spell that follows you. It's gonna do that snap on, so you're gonna do this. If you're getting technique speed, this is not gonna be dealing damage to you for a good while. Now, he has several moves that he does more in later phases. I'll mention them as we continue. Don't use arrows. Now learn just as soon as that happens, run up. This is your time to get there.
This is it.
Just keep front does much.
Take that. Heal.
Now he does have a move that does multiple hits, which means if he catches you in it and you're 1 HP after the first hit, so that one, his little breath will freeze you. You can jump over it. That one, okay. So his freeze breath, you can jump over the fire. If you walk over the snow, you can slip. That's why I recommend jumping. This one, walking over. I throw a lot better than so I'll use what I can avoid it. Basically, keep moving most of the time. I'll let him freeze me so you can see it. He just slips. But he does have a move rate, and that's going to be the frustrating thing.
Heal.
You can tell by his body language what move he's gonna do. Slips. See how he kind of moves outward after shaking a little bit? He's gonna do one where he holds his hand forward, and that's gonna be the move that actually
This should help.
I think he has to get more. That only does pretty well. A lot of these you can just jump up and super glide out of. But mostly you're just trying to dodge all of the attacks. If you just learn his move pattern. As soon as that happens,
Come on. Take that. Take that.
you can use fire to try to get him off earlier. You probably get the magic, but if you get a lot of now see that one goes 10 forward, and look at this, he freezes you, and then he hits you. If you don't have Leaf Racer, that would be really frustrating. Actually, he can hit you a second time before you can finish. So that one you want to be very careful about and stay away from the center, because notice he's not aiming at me. Anywhere in that circle you'll be frozen, and then it'll break you further. It has enough time to do that too. Total. Okay, he does turn a little bit. But notice I got frozen again, I took damage, so it's too low when he does it. He's very likely to hit it. So watch for that. It's probably the
This should help.
See how he freaks out a little bit, shakes, and then does a move. That's how he does it. Look how much damage he does. Even with speed, so much.
Heal. Take that.
No caution.
Take that.
Now that first time we didn't get him straight. I don't think he would have died if he was not close. Learn all of his moves, maybe learn how to dodge everything and manage everything. It's fine. But of course, it's fine because I've done this fight so many times. But learning all these moves, that's going to be the biggest test.
Here! Fire!
It's taking too long. You're not getting the stuff off. You can fire, but you can tell it's
Heal! Fire!
There's a lot of other stuff.
See ya! This should help. Fire! Fire!
It's really hard to get.
Heal! Fire!
You gotta be close enough to. Of course, I'm sure you can understand why you don't.
Heal! Here! Heal!
Hey, you got it.
Fire!
At lower levels, the biggest frustration of this, obviously, is going to be managing enough magic for yourself. Keep your health up, because his moves do a lot of damage, and there's a lot of spam. However, there's a pattern to all of his moves. They're all telegraphed, and they all have a way of dodging. I love this cutscene. So, it's absolutely doable at any level.
Take that!
It can just be a bit much to manage, so that's really going to be the tough thing about that. Hey, we got all the keyblades now, look at that. So we've got One Winged Angel. I'll show you guys that one first. Check it out. And then watch this. Get a little fire thing
Ha! This is it!
That's pretty chill. And then that one, it's very... So it says it has little power, but sometimes deals extremely powerful critical blows. And it reduces max MP. So basically, it has a very long reach. Even though it's not very strong, you get less magic for having it. But it does have basically critical plus. But like a really good one. So it's not really a great Keyblade, but it looks really cool. It's not a good functional one, I guess. And then we have Diamond Dust, which is the best magic weapon in the game. Greatly enhances magic and summon power, raises max MP by 3. Look at that. You get this cool effect. It's very similar to, and they actually have a variation of that in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross as well. Well, that went a lot quicker than we were expecting. We do have a really awesome fight scene to watch in a second, guys. Yeah. We actually did everything in Olympus Coliseum. So heck yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna equip Strike Blade. Because Ragnarok isn't super flexible in the game. And we're gonna get to it. Ooh, you guys ready? I love so much that they added this, dude. It's so sick. I've been looking for you. As have I. As long as you exist, I'll never wake from this nightmare. You are my darkness. I'm a part of you, am I? Then join me in this eternal nightmare, untarnished by light. he goes Super Saiyan. Like, almost literally. I hate that it's all these games. It's so sick, though. I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, wait! Immediately went back. I'm like, wait, no. I want to watch the rest. Now we have Kurt Zisa. We have the Reaper, and then we have a little somebody as the Unknown, if you know, you know. So we got 3 bosses left. I think we can just go in order. Recommendations for Kurt Zisa. Ben is a great song. Ben drops a load of enemy works. And there is a point where you actually have to use physical attacks, and then he'll switch and you have to use magic. I don't really remember all the strats for him. I've only fought him. I think I beat him once. That's easy. I've only beaten him as many times as I needed to. It was that one time, right? So we can go ahead and grab me some more ethers. Now after you get to a certain point in the game, I'm going to go ahead and do quick saves. You'll see Carpet in the desert dancing around on the actually right now. Now, we're gonna go fight Kurt Zisa in a moment. I'll be right back. And we'll get going. And then also, I know we've been having some, apparently, mic issues on it being too quiet, so I'm going to go ahead and check real quick and see if it's sounding okay on my end. So just one moment, guys. Alright. So what I'm going to do for now, I do have it all the way up on OBS, so let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can turn that down, and I'm gonna see if that contrast helps. And then, like I mentioned before, whenever I'm off stream, I'm gonna go ahead and check some settings and see if I can get the mic louder. But let me go ahead and see how much that helped real quick. Okay, it does look, in my opinion, I feel like that's a bit better. So, hopefully that works. Let me know what y'all think about that, but I'll go ahead and try to fix that in between the next ones. But hopefully that's good enough for now. For now, let's get going. Hey. And dude actually won a contest to get his name into Kingdom Hearts. That's where the name Kurt Zisa actually comes from. So right now, you noticed, he actually locked our magic out. So we actually can't use magic. We can use abilities though. So if you notice in here, I can use Strike Rate. So you can use those, you just can't use magic. Now those orbs in his hand, in order to free us, we're gonna have to take those out. We're not actually... Oh, look at that, that actually dropped an item, that's funny. I can't pick it up because I'm... Oh, there we go. There we go, now we actually gotta... Now we can actually murder Ass's aid. Keep in mind, because it locks out your magic, that means you can't use cures, so you either want potions, or if you're pretty confident in your level, you can just get away with not. Now here, we need to use magic. Now this is where Bambi is incredibly useful. He's gonna drop hella magic orbs, so your MP's not gonna run out. While he's at, obviously, he just lasts forever. So this is where he can be incredibly useful. Thundaga is going to be one of the best ways to get his shields down quick. You have to be in range though, and he flies around, so just keep that in mind. So, yeah, like that, which is really annoying. So, yeah, fire does not do jack for damage, but thunder does the most. So, and look at all these. Equipping treasure magnet would actually help you in picking these up. But yeah, just use it to try to get rid of his shield as quickly as you can. Now you don't have to use the Bambi trick, but I find it to be super helpful. Look at all this extra MP orbs that we got. And now he's going to go back to the other phase and add more attacks. So these are annoying as hell to dodge. Now we could... Man, I was going to say we could just use Strike Raid. It's not going to do a ton of damage. I was going to say we could just because Bambi does do a good amount of MP restoration. Now notice too, I can't actually heal. Dodge side to side. I actually might die, huh? So the big thing with this one is him locking you out of your magic, it locks you out of your way of healing. I did save right beforehand, yeah. So like I mentioned before, we can either use some items, or I could just make sure my health is topped off ahead of time. We have plenty of high potions, so I'm actually gonna go ahead. I seem to be good on magic. I'm gonna keep a bit for both. Yeah, and that's... we're gonna have that be it. And then I'm gonna save again, that way we don't have to reset it. So know if you're very magic heavy and how you play the game, know that it's you're gonna be locked out of it. You can use arrow right before he casts that, by the way, at the very beginning. I'm probably going to hold off because I want to get to this as quickly as possible. I might save my magic for arrow and stuff like that in his second physical phase. A lot of health. Now you can use physical attacks in this next form to get magic back, like the magic orbs. So without Bambi, that's actually how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, spam thunder is how you get past this one for sure. It's very costly in magic, but look at that, Donald or Goofy, Peanut Bro. There we go. Alright, so that's 2 phases done easy. Look at his health. Alright, look, we're actually doing really good on his HPs. Heck yeah, okay. Now he's going back to physical. Alright, I made sure to heal beforehand. And we have our potions. Alright, we got cleared. Alright, come on. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, Strike Raid is actually going to be great here for iframes. I don't know why it's not aiming properly, but... And then we can actually use those health orbs. I always try not to use potions, because it teaches me how well I can do and manage with just my abilities, the basic stuff. Now that he's doing the spinning move, that's really hard to dodge. We're going to have this ready. Now see I'm running, you can run and dodge, hold left and right. As he flies past you, where you're looking will change, like your sightlines. So you don't have to worry about changing direction. Just hold one direction, and you're fine. But hold that direction and dodge. I think we're actually done. Look at that, it only took a mild adjustment. Actually wasn't too bad. Like I said, we're pretty over level, so we're doing crazy amounts of damage. But yeah, stay locked on, hold left or right, but just choose one. And as he's coming to you, just dodge, but keep holding the same direction. Even when he passes you, your camera's going to change around. Don't freak out, just keep holding the same direction. And you should be able to dodge those. If you try to dodge it head on, or visually like, oh, he's going flat on his side now, and you try to jump over it, as far as I can tell, you won't get hit. So those are my recommendations for that fight. Obviously the biggest detriment there is going to be you locking out of your magic and him dealing too much damage so you can't self-heal. So having items on standby to offset that are going to be very, very valuable. Alright, now next to onto the next boss. This one's going to be a bit different. I'm not sure exactly how well we're going to do with it, so we will see. But I'll be able to show you all the tricks, so... Well, let's do Cabin. That should be where Tink is. Now, Tink is here. You have to have Peter Pan, otherwise you can't understand her. So he's going to have to be a part of this fight, regardless. So what you're going to want to do is go to Customize. You're going to want Fire, Thunder, and Blizzard. You can have Cure on here if you want. Just know that you're going to have to quick select like this if you really need to. Now you can't have your quick select for Fire since it's the top one and you won't have to worry about setting it up, right? If you want to do that and keep Cure. So we can keep Cure here and then we can just put Blizzard here and then have Fire be our quick select. For me, just because of how I'm used to everything, I'm probably going to do Fire, Thunder, Cure, and then have Blizzard be my setup. So, this boss is going to go in phases. He has an orb at his base. If it's white, that means he's vulnerable to melee attacks. If it's red, Fire, yellow, Thunder, blue, Blizzard. And you have to hit him with the correct ones. Now he's going to cast Death on all of us, which gives a timer, and basically whenever the timer goes down, that character's deleted. Meaning they do not come back. So that being said, like their portrait goes away, you can't heal them to resurrect them, whatever. After it gets one character, it's going to go on to your next side character. And then after that, it's going to go to you, and when it counts down, you're dead. You can't heal out of it, leave brace, or nothing. What you do to stop this is casting Stop, actually. Which I do need to keep in the mix as well. You're going to have to cast the Stop spell on the Clock Tower. So being able to access that quickly too is pretty important. The nice thing is that all the spells are the top 3, so you know what I'm actually gonna do? Because I just thought about that too. Stop spell's all the way at the bottom. That's a lot of fidgeting with the menu. So I'm actually gonna put Stop to square. We'll have Fire, and what we're gonna do is we'll do this. That way I can just quick select both. It's going to be a bit difficult, but you can figure your menu however you like. Just know that you have 3 slots. You need Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, and Stop. You technically don't need Cure. So, you can figure that however you like. I could do this. So just ideas. But like I said, for me though, I'm just going to do that and quick select that. You can choose whoever you like. I'm going to choose and keep Donald with me. Reason being, he has a ton of magic, which could be useful if he uses the right spell. He has a lot of MP points, so but one of the ones he casts should be fine, right? You would hope. Alright, so constantly. I don't actually want him to use defensive magic here. And we only want him using base level spells. So let's go ahead and change up Peter, because he's going to be helping us out as well. And then, let's see. We're going to go ahead and swap those high potions from our Kurt Zisa fight back to Ethers. There we go. And then I think we should be good. This is definitely one of my favorite fights, more so due to the looks. The Phantom actually used to look different too, by the way, so this design is a really cool one. I know Bucky was in here earlier and he was actually asking about that. I actually love this redesign personally. I'll let it speak for itself though here in a second. Camera just has a mind of its own, man. Like it's just chilling. Look at that though. That looks sick. Alright, so fires are freebie, melees are freebie. What we're gonna do, he's gonna cast a little spelly spell on us. And when it's done, we're gonna cast stop here. Alright, now that's white. So now we do melee attacks. Now it disappears. Now we gotta wait. Just keep flying away. You're just gonna watch the clock tower. If it starts going again, make sure you go cast stop again. Now it's white again, so we do melee attacks. Oh, actually, no, that's thunder.
Here. Thunder.
There we go, fire. Alright, let's go make sure that clock tower's good. Cool, cool.
This should help.
Ow.
Fire.
And watch, it changes like in the middle too. There we go. Keep an eye on the clock tower. So you want to be watching the clock tower to go cast stop. You want to be watching him.
Thunder.
That way you know what moves to use.
Deep freeze.
Nice. Melee attacks, heck yeah. There we go. And see, it's not too bad. You just got to get a flow going with it.
Heal.
And then gonna set you back up.
This should help.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, he's got melee. Come here. Come here. Oh, pff, I forgot I was still on the quick select. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, you're still good. There we go. And it switches pretty nicely from Thunder, so watch for the quick changes. Sometimes it'll stay the same. Thunder, I notice it changes pretty frequently.
Thunder.
There we go, so we can get those quick swaps in. Alright, watch the clock. Don't kill Peter! I mean, you can kill Peter if you want. I don't know if anybody actually likes the guy, but...
This should help.
Oh, I saw it move. Good try, though.
Stop.
Because yeah, it happened right after I looked away.
Fire. Thunder.
Oh, whoops. We got it. We got it. Let's go.
This should help.
Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna fly away. I miss Kingdom Hearts 2's system with this. I'll mention it to you guys later when I don't have to focus.
Here.
Alright, we're gonna top this off early. Okay, cool. That way we won't have as much to worry about.
Here.
Alright, now swap. We're good. Cool for now. Okay. And this one, it's really just a mini game, just keeping an eye on everything.
See ya.
Nope.
Fire. Fire.
Nope. Nope, it's back to melee. There we go. Okay. So I'm not even really watching his health at this point. Oh yeah, you see the fire go?
Stop. Deep freeze.
Oh,
Deep freeze.
oh, there we go.
Thunder.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe. So if we don't win this one, we're probably gonna equip Diamond Dust on the next one. Let him get me low.
Fire!
Stop dodging!
See ya!
Dude, look at this. Make me waste all this magic. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're good, it looks like. Alright, melees. Oh, damn it. Oh, what did it switch to? Stop hitting it.
Fire!
There we go. Okay, cool.
Heal! Peter Pan!
Oh, pfft, I did not mean to do that. Crap. Okay.
Here! Here! Thunder!
There we go.
Deep freeze!
There we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, go ahead. Next one, next one, next one. Okay, melee. I know, he's just doing that one to try and hit me with it. Okay, so you're... Just wait for him to stop moving.
Deep freeze!
Douchebag.
Deep freeze! Thunder! Deep freeze!
There we go.
This should help.
Okay.
Deep freeze!
Got it.
Fire! Deep freeze!
Got it. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I think we just barely saved him. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're running low on magic, though. Oh, Goofy has MP Gift, though. I'm stupid. I really should have actually kept him, because that would have been the way to go.
Thunder!
For sure. Crap. Okay, we're out of magic now, so that's really going to be the top, but he's low. He's very low.
Thunder!
Again? No! Crap. Oh, wait, he can just hit me. That works. I can let him hit me for it.
See ya!
Oh, wait, shit. Okay. Donald did it, so I couldn't really do anything about it, but... Okay, hopefully let him hit me so we can heal a little bit.
Heal!
Okay, that works.
See ya!
Oh, wait, yeah, let him hit me, let him hit me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay.
See ya!
I need to make sure it hits. I need to stop just using it.
Fire! Fire!
Hit him, hit him. There we go. There we go. Melees, melees. Okay, well, that works. Hit me. Hit me again, hit me again, hit me again. Hit me again, please.
Fire!
Screw it. Yeah, we did it. Let's go.
Stop!
First try. Again, over-leveled, but, you know, still counts. So yeah, having Goofy with MP Gift might have actually been better, maybe? Donald was helping on occasion with those spells, but we do more damage than he does, so it might be more worth it to have us do more of the damage. So just things to consider. Did I forget the chest here? I know I did it on the speedrun playthrough, but I don't remember if I did here on the one we did. Probably did, yeah. And now if you come back here, and you do it at certain times, depending on what hour your in-game clock has, you can actually come up here, go to a glowing one and get an item. In the original game, the Phantom wasn't actually an optional boss. All those didn't come until the final mix. And instead, when you talk to Tink, you would come here, and then every hour, whenever one of those would glow, and you would get an extra item. Alright. It's all come down to this, guys. The final frontier. We might be finishing Kingdom Hearts 1 today, guys. And of course, if there's a trophy I missed, sadly on Steam, they bunch all of the trophies, since I have the whole collection, all of the trophies are all jumbled together. So I did the 3 ones that you have to try to get, Unchanging Armor, all that stuff, because I remembered them. But other than completing the journal, completing this, that, whatever, which we did, I did go back and make sure we got most of them with. And we will complete this when we beat this guy. Aside from these, you know, I don't remember any other ones that I may have missed. So if you guys know for sure let me know. But after we beat him, we're gonna read the answer reports, maybe have a discussion about that, and get ready to move on to the next game. Actually, I remember telling you guys too, I said after we were done finishing all the bosses and stuff, we're gonna finish this game outright. We're gonna go and we're gonna beat the game again to transition into the next. So that is absolutely what we'll do. For this fight, pure physical. A lot of it's just moveset stuff. Really cool dude, really cool fight. He does high damage and cool combos, but it's nothing crazy. So, I mean, if you want Aeroga so you can have higher defense, you know, and then heal, you don't need anything else per se. We'll keep Strike Raid. Let's see. And then I don't think we have anything else available that we're gonna grab, that we need to grab. Yeah. Zentetsuken has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo that can destroy a weakened enemy. Doesn't work on bosses, obviously. It does work on bosses in Final Fantasy X though, which is sick. But it's a really cool move. You got it after beating Kurtzisa. Might check it out another time. Making sure they're golden. Oh yeah, he actually got... I didn't even notice that. He got that from the equipment that we did, actually. Okay, so Treasure Magnet and Jackpot are not going to do anything here. Funny enough, but, you know. May as well, may as well. I think we're good, to be honest. What I'll do here, though... We'll save the elixirs for the final fight to make that really fast, even though we don't need it. And we're gonna go ahead and set them up for this fight too, because this is the last challenge of this game that we have to do. Oh my gosh, I forgot it. Just the way it sets itself up. Here we go. And then we'll give Goofy the Mega Ethers. Oh, not the elixirs, my bad. And then, so after the Mega Ethers, we'll give Goofy High Potions. Give me our little item healer. And then Donald will be the one going for our magics. And then that means he's gonna run through those high potions quick though. But magic is more flexible and more useful. I guess after we beat this too, we'll know if we get the platinum trophy, right? If we got all the other trophies. So I'm sure I missed one though, but we'll see. We'll see what comes up. I do wish they had it. The trophy's separated by game, though, even when you buy it in a collection, because I do think that's a really crappy misstep.
Who are you?
I love all the hints and everything, too. Ah, it seems you're special, too.
And Sam?
That name rings familiar. You remind me of him.
What's that supposed to mean?
I like how he acts like he pulls it out of his pocket. It means you are not whole. You are incomplete. Allow me. I love the music here. To test your strength. I like how Sora hears that and like he just readies up. He's like, alright, let's go. He's like, you're confusing me, but okay. And since he has a crap ton of magic restoration items, we're gonna use the heck out of Strike Rate. That way they don't spam that without me being able to actually make use of it. So he's already used an item, so that's why I'm trying to use magic as quickly as we can. Actually, I'm gonna use Eroga in that case. I'm really trying to make sure that every time they use Ethers, he's not using it when I have full magic, you know? Look at all this craziness. Hey, where's my magic back? If you guys ever wanted to know how OP Strike Rate is, this fight is going to showcase it. I've done almost nothing but Strike Rate. Literally Strike Rating this to death. This is actually humorous, I don't know why. We can actually feel through this, and then Strike Raid, and then we get iframes the entire time. Look at that. Bro, he's already down to 1 health bar yet, and he hasn't been able to touch me. Imagine if, like, you can actually generate these iframes in real life. Oh my gosh. We just found it. Not an infinite loop, right? We'll run out of magic eventually. But theoretically, Strike Raid heal with Razor Strike Raid. Infinite iframe loop. I was gonna wait until he stopped moving. What? I want to use Mushu though. Oh, look at my health. My health is draining. Oh, I can't actually. Okay. Okay. I was trying to. I want to kill him with Mushu. I think that'd be funny. And you guys haven't gotten to see me summon him yet. I can't move his not listening still. I am Mushu. He's not doing the voice. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Get him. Let me do it. Okay. I wanna. Why can't I? I wanna kill him with Mushu. Let me do it. Oh my gosh, he just doesn't stay still. I don't know if it's an option, guys. I just want to kill you with Mushu. It'd be funny. Okay. Why can't my dreams be memes? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh, he never stops moving. I think he's immune to fire. I think that's what it is. Wait, where are my teammates? There we go. So we summon Mushu. What about Genie? Let's have Genie spam him to death before we finish him. Robin Williams deserves some spotlight, even though it's not Robin Williams. This is Homer Simpson. Homer! Dope. Look at yourself. It's okay, it's doing it! Alright, Genie. Genie is gonna be the one to win it. It makes the most sense anyway. Oh, he's blocking it though. I think, yeah, if I use this Showtime effect, it actually uses up the gauge, so I'm gonna wait till this iframe thing ends that move. There we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him. I've got more summons, so even if he doesn't get it, I don't care, because I miss. Last one. Get him, Genie! Dang it, man! Oh, we did it! Okay, nice. Robin Williams, the true hero, guys. The true hero we've been waiting for. He's like completely immune to Mushu. That was so sad. At least I gotta see what Mushu does, though. Kind of. He's like, you've destroyed my invisible barrier. Congratulations. That would have been phase 1 of 12 if we had a real fight. This will be enjoyable.
What are you talking about?
It is beyond your comprehension. For now. Until we meet again.
Wait, what are you?
I am. But a mere shell. Oh yeah, EXP necklace. It's not like we're level 100 or something. Hey Luigi, how's it going, man? Mansex is your favorite character? Oh, you immediately retracted that comment. Is he not? Do you have another favorite you wanted to share? You just missed us beat the final boss in the game, bro. He's an awesome character, though. I love, contrary to, like, all the convolutedness, I actually love, like, all the Ansem variants, to be honest. Or Xehanorts. Oh, are you doing that for... Okay, actually, I'm a Kingdom Hearts vet, pretty much. I've been playing the game for years. So this is on Steam. And I'm actually just going through, I'm going to beat all the games, basically, 100% them, as much as we can. And I'm thinking of doing something special towards the end, but you're not spoiling for me. Don't worry, I know everything up to Missing Link, Union Cross, Dark Road, all of it, so... He's your husband's man? You love Xemnas? Oh my gosh. Have you seen the voice actor? Like, him actually do, like, you know, the voice impression, he actually, like, kind of shows you, like, what he does to get into it. It's so cool. It is such a beastly voice, though, dude, honestly. All of the Ansems, honestly, have, like, really sick voices. They really did their homework. Let's see... Question mark. Who would your second favorite be in the games? Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people, for sure. Let's see. Cool, we got that done, and now that we have the final Ansems report, we can go through them all. Go through 1. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. Ironic? Plug your ears if you haven't, don't know this yet, but it's kind of messed up considering the real Ansem actually did a lot of experiments on kids. like live experimentation. This game is very dark. A lot of people don't really know that. But though I am called a sage, there are things that I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness, darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. He just has that crazy aura. Terra is your second favorite character? Heck yes. I love Terra. He's not my favorite, but I do love Terra, and he gets so much hate. I'm not gonna say for no reason per se, but it's one of those things where like people get mad at him. And I'm like, look, you grew up on Disney. You know these guys are evil. Just because they have the stereotypes of evil doesn't mean in real life, if you met these people, you would jump to that conclusion. Like, they dog on him so much. And I'm like, bro, it's realistic with what he knows. It's not, you don't judge him fairly. And some Seeker of Darkness better. You think Ansem Seeker of Darkness, are you saying that you think he's better than Xemnas? Or better than who? Oh, I just thought, imagine if you can get this, all the Ansem reports narrated by Xemnas. That would be sick. That would be so cool, actually. Alright, on to Ansem Report 2. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments cause the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produced no sign of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Some time later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of the darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. This is kind of some of the messed up crap, especially when you go further in the games. You learn about how he did experiment on the people that he was supposed to protect and lead. And then you read stuff like this. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. This dude has literally had test subjects from people in the city he ran and just straight up let the Heartless just absorb their hearts and kill them. Like, bro. Yeah, I feel he's redeemed in 3 and all that good stuff, but yikes, to say the least. When you really get into a lot of this crap. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts, and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? It's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? To study Heartless behavior, I picked one out for observation. It wiggled its antennae and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antennae began vibrating, as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but didn't seem to be locked. So I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless. But what is that energy? I have devised a hypothesis, based on my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart too, the heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain, that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take the hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? On to 7. I am now studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find. The material is foreign to our world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. This is actually talking about the gummy materials, the gummy lugs for our ships. None of the records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow, but I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed up nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that that are created artificially. And then we got the last 5. Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seemed that my opening that door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he brought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to that door I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars and the night sky. And deep within, each world lies a door to its heart. The Heartless desire those hearts, born out of the darkness in people's hearts. They seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The Heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the Heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade, and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of the darkness. Basically implying this point he was too old and frail, so this was implying that he was pretty much casting off his body and becoming a Heartless to further push into this research. Of course, we know the truth of, Xehanort pretended to be Ansem and all that crap, but still technically did all of this at this point. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. This is actually really cool because this is referencing Kairi. Kairi's home worlds, plug your ears if you want to, for the next 30 seconds if you want to ignore this, it's spoilers. But her home world is actually Hollow Bastion that we find out later. So Ansem actually did set her off in a pod pretty much. In hopes that, due to her likely being a princess, which she found out that she was, resonating with the Keyblade wielder's heart, that she would basically end up being led to said Keyblade wielder. Which is how she ended up on Destiny Islands during the night of the meteor shower when they were kids. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the heartless, and yet nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a heartless. A close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Excuse me. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world between, wherein lies true nirvana. And already here we have a light hint towards the Nobody's realm as well. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the heartless, the physical form disappears. But that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. Hint, hint, we just beat Xemnas earlier mentioning that he was a mere shell, but also mentioning that Sora was incomplete, and we know that he lost his heart at the end of this game, so do with that with what you will. The relation between the heart and the body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists there, then by definition the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed Nobody. And this is something I love. There's so much information here and hints towards so much that happens in later games. And we already got hints of what Nobodies are way before 2. Obviously it's not fully fleshed out, but it's still really well done, I think, and really cool that they did this as well as they did this early, you know? I was also talking to somebody, to Bucky. I don't know if he's going to come back later today, but he was here in the stream earlier, and we were actually discussing with him a theory regarding Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and it's basically, what is it? It is basically a theory that involves not reincarnation, but something of the like with the foretellers, and how they represent current Keyblade wielders or current characters. And there are a lot of things that really lead into that. Let me see. That are incredibly interesting. My brain kind of went off track, but yeah, so next we're going to go ahead and do, as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and beat the game again. This is going to be our final send-off to Kingdom Hearts 1, and then we'll be moving into Chain of Memories next. So none of this will be safe. We have plenty of elixirs, actually, so yeah, we're just gonna do this. Okay. Okay. And then we can go and grab and give them ethers. And then one more, I'll give that one to you. And then let's go ahead and do high potions. Oh, whoops. That works, that's fine. And that should be good, yeah? Yeah. Alright, and then our final save, guys. Alright, let's give this game a proper send-off. Actually, I want to be thematic. So I like Fantastica better in terms of stats, but we're gonna do Save the Queen. That way we have Save the Queen, Save the King, and Ultima to finish us off here.
This world has been connected.
What was that?
Tied to the darkness.
Oh, and Luigi did say that
Soon
they like Ansem, Seeker of Darkness better. So in honor of you,
so
me and Migo, I'll actually let these cutscenes play out so that we can hear that silky voice. Of course, this is his Billy Zane voice, which they don't keep in the later games, but
knows nothing.
still a really good voice in my opinion.
Nothing.
I like both ones that they had for Ansem. I actually have no idea why they didn't keep Billy Zane. I like both, but in an interview, or actually in a comment, Billy Zane actually mentioned that he would have retaken the role, but they just never asked him to come back for it. So there's no reason on his end why he didn't reprise it.
To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way
I agree
to cross over into
completely.
other worlds.
But it's not gonna ruin something for you, it'll be funny. But most scenes, look at his chest tattoo, like the chest heartless tattoo. There's like 2 scenes where it looks really good, but look right now it looks like a flat sticker. Like it looks like it's not even stuck to his chest. It's so funny to me.
His heart belongs again.
You can actually
to
see it going
darkness.
over his clothes in a lot of these angles.
All worlds begin in darkness, and also end.
Let's see
The
if
heart is no different.
the real
Darkness
Luigi
sprouts
ends up hitting me
within.
here for
It
pointing that
grows,
out.
consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness.
Look at it,
is
it's
the
like-
heart's
Peeling off.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light.
You know, I
never
just
goes out.
realized they said that Terra was their second favorite, and some Seeker of Darkness is literally half Terra, half another character.
come this far.
So I see what you did there.
Still you understand.
It just clicked.
Every light
It is
must
actually
fade.
crazy.
Every heart
Like
returns
Lingering
to
Will is just
darkness.
Terra's will, how OP like young Xehanort and like Terra are compared to the rest of the cast. They just annihilate them. Little style points. Ow, that's rude, sir.
Come, Guardian.
Should I do the funnies? Should we attack him with Dumbo? I think we should have fun and attack him with Dumbo. I think that'd be fun. It's splashed!
See ya!
Get him!
Gotcha!
In what other game can you have such a badass antagonist that's also kind of messed up but awesome, and then murder him with a freaking giant flying elephant?
Gotcha! See ya!
Let's go.
See ya!
This is actually doing so much damage. That's hilarious. Isn't Xemnas Terra Xehanort to nobody? That is correct. You're completely right. Let's see if Mushu works. Let's have fun with that. Yeah, so again, if you don't want to be spoiled, skip 10 seconds or mute for like 30 seconds. But Xehanort possessed Terra, took over his body, and then became a Heartless. This is that Heartless,
Gotcha! See ya!
and you are correct.
Gotcha!
That the nobody made from Terra Xehanort, which we were talking about pretty much,
See ya! Gotcha!
is Xemnas.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Get him! He's not doing like any damage.
See ya! Gotcha! Gotcha!
You got this, Mushu.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Gotcha.
Do it!
See ya. Gotcha. 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 Heal. See ya.
Get him!
Gotcha.
Come, open your
Gotcha.
Ow, that was rude, sir.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Stop possessing
See
me,
ya.
please.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
He's trying to create a Soraterran. Soraterran.
Gotcha.
Heartless.
Gotcha.
He's trying to possess me too. Stop!
Gotcha.
I just want to shoot fire.
Gotcha.
Bye-bye. Peace. Let's see what else we got. I think he's immune to fire and magic, yeah. So I don't think we use Bambi. We can do Genie. I think Genie would do. We might do something at least. I don't know. I know he spams a bunch of spells, so I don't know what's going to be effective this time. Still, would be kind of fun. Kind of funny. It'd be super unnecessary to spam all these summons. Get him. Ow. Get him. Get him! He's actually doing a lot, dude! Look at him! Terra got turned into armor and his aura spiked? Oh, for sure. Dude, Robin Williams saves the day again. Look at it. Yeah, dude. Terra's Lingering Will is the single most badass character in the entire all of Kingdom Hearts. So, young Xehanort soloed pretty much all of the Keyblade holders. Like, annihilated all of them in seconds. He's so OP. It's actually just the coolest grab ever. Lingering Will annihilates him. Now, yeah, he did end up technically winning eventually, but oh my gosh. Lingering Will, like, destroyed him in the first couple seconds, though. It's insane. Alright, so let's see. That's for me. Alright, so this is actually the last time you get to mess with your menus. So, and because we don't save or anything, I'm actually going to grab a bunch of Mega Elixirs to divvy out. Because these aren't going to be used up anyway. So we're not actually losing these. Because we're not saving. So no reason not to. Okay, Mega Elixir. So he's got 4. Donald is stacked right now, dude. Bro can pull off like 70 Zeta flares and still come back. Dude, we have a ton of elixirs still too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Dude, we still have like an extra 14 elixirs. That's crazy. Alright, what are my magic? I think that's good. Yeah, but I think it's crazy just how insanely OP Terra is. Honestly. Alright, let's murder the crap out of this guy. You know something interesting too? Darkseid's never been a hard boss, right? Even the first time I fought him as a kid, he was just cool. He was scary the first time. But that was the very first time you see him, but he's really effortless, but he's like a staple, you know what I mean? Like, he really became a staple, and it's such a cool design for it, you know? Oh, we went for right. Like, I'm never mad seeing him at the beginning of a Kingdom Hearts game, you know what I mean? Like, again. For 3, though, they changed him and made him, like, have this water aura, which is kind of weird, but it was very fitting for that, like, sky area that we're at. And a lot of the cool things that you're kind of checking and learning about all the history and stuff like that throughout the game, so it's really cool to kind of see that difference. Missed! Come here! Don't be lame. No hiding. I say no. I submit to God alone. Flame blocking me? I wonder if it'll let me... It won't let me summon without me and Nico separate. Sorry, I gotta use iframes while he's trying to be rude and possess me. Good try, though. Dude, I was just thinking, though, one of the optional fights in Birth by Sleep, Ericus's freaking, is lingering on, like, his armor. That was such a sick fight. That was such a scary fight, dude. That actually might be one of the toughest bosses in all of the Kingdom Hearts games, honestly. I think Ericus is a badass. Like, maybe just as much as... maybe not just as much as Ansem and Xehanort, but pretty close, honestly. Even fighting him at Birth by Sleep as Terra is a freaking nightmare the first time, dude. Like, it's so hard the first time you fight him. And the moves he's got are so sick. Nice streak. Alrighty.
What do you hope to accomplish?
Well, murdering you for one.
Do not deny it.
I deny what I want, brother.
The final darkness is
Stop telling me what to do. Ow. Got him.
I'm Guardian.
Heal. Fire.
Pop. Yeah, I did that for the rules. Ow.
My strength.
Again, well, spam that. Come on. Alright, so we rolling today. Again, murderizing you. I deny what I want.
The final darkness is out.
And you are dead. Thank you, good sir. In honor of Luigi, we shall watch the cutscenes.
What?
Behold the endless abyss.
Ansem is badass, though, for
Within
sure.
it lies the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts. Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light.
It looks pretty lit up.
From those dark depths.
like there's light at the base of it. What are you
all
talking
hearts
about?
are born. Even
In yours. Little Looney Tunes moment.
darkness conquers all worlds.
I like how it just appears in front of them. Don't look down, guys. I love, too, that last one was actually a Final Fantasy reference. I know I mentioned this before, but just in case people didn't hear it. Those, lightning enemies.
Giving up already? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Fixity. Heck yeah. We even got that ultimate weapon in the cutscene too. I don't know, like, it looks cool, right? So I'm not really upset with the orange eye thing, but at the same time, it is... I don't think it's weird, but like, I almost want to say it's kind of weird, you know what I mean?
Welcome the darkness.
It's also hilarious that Ansem, like, doubled in size.
Turn to darkness.
Let's get him!
All shall be.
Dude, we got so much different stuff. Bro, you got one bar HP left. What you talking about? I got nothing. Ow. Hi, friends. Yeah. Build that magic. Only 30 more phases of the fight to go, guys. Let's go. That is cool, though. That, like, monster behind him is sick, honestly. I love the design of that thing. Always makes me think if there's more significance to it, because I know when you fight Marluxia in Chain of Memories, if you know anything about Strelitz and all that stuff, there's actually, I don't even think it's a theory because I think it's so solid, but there's like a little bit of a theory that that is a representation or might even be her. Which is really cool, but also really cool foresight by them as well. If it is, yeah. I love the flames here in slow-mo. I wish they had like that little explodey whatever more throughout the game, because it just looks so cool, honestly. But the fact that there's a lot of theories and that looks like it might pan out with Strelitzia and Marluxia makes me wonder if there's something to do with that guy, you know what I mean? Like anything behind that. Because we already know his guardian, like who that ends up being, you know? And people actually got it right in a lot of their theories way back. Stop smacking me around! Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Fly! There we go. Quick room clear. Nice. I haven't even used, I don't think I've used an elixir yet. Not that we're gonna need to. Pop. 2. There you're hiding. Come on. Don't be afraid, I'm just gonna murder you. Yeah. Time for fire. Look at that slow-mo shot. That thing looks so cool. And then, like, on its chest, it's got, like, little dragon heads, man. Like... Thank you, good sir. I love too, like I mentioned, this is that guy from Final Fantasy, that enemy that is completely lightning based, and all it does here is just spam lightning at you. Like I do like the Final Fantasy references here. Yeah. No, we're going to be steady. It actually looked like I just disappeared in there. Spawn me over here for no reason. I swear, they waste so many items. I just saw him use an elixir, I swear again. Like, he just eat them up. And again, though, I guess there's no reason not to, right? That it? Cool. Yeah. Dude, our health is like stretching across the middle of the whole screen. Like, jeez. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, so now we gotta strike the belly, and then we can kill Ansem. The belly with a sad face. I wonder what the inspiration was for like the rest of this, because I knew the bottom one, but I wonder if there was anything specific for the rest of it, you know, especially that like one up top that's like a part of it. Maybe it's just supposed to be a bigger version of the Guardian. Maybe that's all it is. It looks way too different though in my opinion, so that's why I don't really think that's the case. But Donald just sitting there doing nothing? Come on, dude. Yeah, he looks way too different in my opinion, but... but maybe, right? You know, because this Guardian did disappear for like the rest of this fight, so it's a big maybe.
Defense!
Ow. Let's see. Holy frick! Was that Goofy? Dude, he just melted himself. Look at him go. Set your settings right, guys, and this is what your teammates will do. Look at his health. Go to customize and set everything to all the time. And that's the result. Oh.
Welcome to darkness.
Alright, just let them take care of it. Get them, guys. Take them out! I wonder if they can. I don't think they can kill. I think I have to get the last hit. Is this gonna one-shot me? What's happening? What is this aura? Wait, can we target these? I saw these earlier. You can target these. I never noticed that. That's so cool. I never bothered. Okay, the other one's gone. Pop. Super dramatic finish. But yeah, I don't think there are any of the Keyblade wielders that I don't necessarily like, to be honest. I really like all those characters.
It is futile. The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness.
And now Sora says, "No, you." I like how it doesn't show any light until Sora just says it, and then magically it just happens.
Supreme darkness.
You're wrong.
Order from Taco
I know
Bell?
now.
A darkness
Without
supreme?
a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
I always love this delivery. Lights! Oh, that was so funny.
But why?
And if you read the reports too, actually, a lot of people get confused on why Riku doesn't just walk through the door here. But it actually explains that this door specifically, light can't pass through, only darkness. There's actually kind of a veil there. Also, Riku doesn't have his body here. His body actually pretty much wasted away when Ansem took over it. So he actually has no way of traveling between.
I can't.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora. Together we could do it.
Okay.
Of course. Of course he appeared in most of the Kingdom Hearts game. This whole thing's been the Xehanort saga, like Ansem saga basically, until Missing Link and 4 come out pretty much. But I agree with you completely, honestly. It's such an interesting character. And it's one of those things that, like, yeah, there are so many different versions of him and all this convoluted blah blah blah. But if you play the game in order, it's so interesting and so cool how it plays out. Nomura, too, he also mentions as well that the way he thinks of the games is he really bases Xehanort off of himself. And he actually has Sora in his mind. He treats Sora like his enemy. And he thinks, how can I take him out, is basically the mindset he goes through when he actually tries to come up with these games and all the stories and stuff. So it really adds an interesting perspective. Kind of in how the creator sees things. And like how he comes up with the stuff he does.
Take care of her.
It's also kind of funny too. We make fun of Kingdom Hearts a bit because we're like, there's only one Keyblade, only one, and there's like, we'll show like all the millions of Keyblade wielders that pop up later in the series. But if you look back at Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora gets a Keyblade, Riku gets to hold the Keyblade for a little bit, then it goes back to Sora, so it's technically two wielders. Riku and Ansem create a Keyblade out of the Princess of Hearts heart, basically. So that's at least two physical Keyblades existing. Mickey has a Keyblade, so that's three. And that's just the first game, without any extra knowledge or anything. So in the first game, we already see three Keyblades, and three people capable of wielding them. You know, so I do think that's... I make fun of it too, don't get me wrong, so I'm not saying like anybody's, you know, wrong for doing that. I think it's funny. But it's just a funny thing to note, you know what I mean, that really, it's been there since the beginning. Heartless, what, showing that scene, like, right before this? Showing how Sora never gets, like, a completely happy ending. Kingdom Hearts 2 is, like, the closest they've gotten, man. And technically it was a happy ending, but it was also in lieu of all the heartbreaking things we didn't know. Like, it's only a happy ending if you don't know about Birth by Sleep and what actually happens in Days and all these other games, you know? But that's like the closest we've gotten in every single Kingdom Hearts game. Every other Kingdom Hearts game is a freaking tragedy at the end.
Kairi! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you.
Heartless are scary,
I promise.
but Heartmost are
I know
terrifying. So I'm gonna mute that so we don't get copyrighted, sadly. But yeah, you're saying Heartless are scary? You know, something interesting is in Kingdom Hearts 2, they actually mentioned in Hollow Bastion, when Leon and them are trying to deal with the Heartless, they kill them in one area, they pop up in another. When you fight them at the beginning of the game, he tries to fight them with a stick, basically, and you can't do anything, right? And he gets the Keyblade and he's able to kill them. Heartless can't be killed, not permanently, by anything except the Keyblade. Even if you're strong enough to actually take them out, you can't get rid of them. They just dissipate and they pop up somewhere else. So, if Heartless swarmed our world, for example, we didn't have a Keyblade, honestly, it doesn't matter what you have, nothing will kill them. You'd have to just hold them off until they eventually swarm everything and take over. So you're right, they are terrifying if you think about it. Like, it's such an interesting enemy archetype because there's really only one specific path to really taking care of them. You know, and any other option is just holding them off at best, you know, because of that. So, no, I agree with you entirely. It's also really funny, too. Well, think of it as like a kid's game, but it's like that first moment in Traverse Town where you go through the first door into 2nd District. You immediately witness a murder. Like, literally, a dude just falls over on his side, a Heartless pops up, and his heart just pops out, and he just disappears. You know what I mean? And we just kind of move on. Like, it never happened. Or Sora's parents, you know what I mean? All of their parents and friends and stuff on Destiny Islands. Their planet just goes up in smoke. Now it's restored, of course, but at the beginning, it just completely gets destroyed. And it's like, you know, technically, if you didn't restore all the planets and stuff like that, they all died. You know what I mean? At the beginning of the game. So... I love this scene too, by the way. Both her friends... It's so sad too. Both her friends are gone. Like, she's the only one who made it, pretty much. Out of this entire thing happening. And then I love this. I love the high def of this. It looks so good. And then seeing Sora offering her a Palpu Fruit. This game does such a good job of tugging at your heartstrings, man. And I feel like this is so well done, this next part here. It shows she drew one back, but it does it for like just a quick moment, you know what I mean? It's so well done. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We're only getting started, guys, though. I'm sure most of y'all know, but we've got like 9 games to go through. Now, obviously and sadly, Days isn't actually playable on the remix, on the full collection. Excuse me. And Recoded isn't playable. That's not really much of a loss, though, in all honesty. But we will be able to play pretty much everything else. So we got Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 2, then we have 2.8 to go to, and then 3 and all that stuff. So we've got so many more games to get into, which I'm super excited for. But something that'll be really interesting and really cool, I've seen plenty of Kingdom Hearts like news channels and stuff. A lot of them actually do reviews on mods. And there's a specific mod project for Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. And basically, to allow you to play it on Steam on PC, you can actually get a modded version of the game. And I really want to look into that. And I think that'd be really cool to stream. You know, we can kind of review the mod and stuff like that. But then we can also do a Let's Play of the game itself. You know? So I think that would be amazing to get into. I just have to look into what I would need to get in order to do it. You know what I mean? How to get all the right stuff downloaded and so on, and what I would need to buy. Because I don't know how you go about getting the game on there if I need an actual DS version of the game, you know what I mean? And somehow get the chip, like a chip reader in here or something, or what. I don't know how that works, but I think that'd be really cool to actually be able to do a Let's Play of it, you know, pretty easily on Steam. So definitely stuff I'm considering. That beautiful shot. I love the beautiful sunsets that they show in this game, man. And then that second outro. I love this too, how they always like show after, you know, the game or whatever, here's all these other characters, what they were doing and stuff like that, and where they're kind of moving forward. I don't know if I want to say, I know the endings of Kingdom Hearts 3 is just complete, what's the word? 100% fan service. Like everything just like, you know, them all doing a beach party pretty much after the fact, you know what I mean? And doing crazy stuff like that with everyone, and it just looks awesome. But I think Kingdom Hearts 2, either Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 3, like after game, like after credits thing with all these scenes, are definitely the best. I'm kind of tied between the two, though, to be honest, on which one I prefer or I like more. I would definitely say Kingdom Hearts 2, but Kingdom Hearts 3, it has like fewer like really good scenes like that. But the ones that they do, especially like the beach party one and stuff like that, just hit so hard that it just gives it like a lot of extra points, you know? I love this one too, and then little... Hey, other Final Fantasy characters that they butchered for some reason. If that's the same company. It was so funny to see Walka and Tidus in this, man. Worse still, the first time I played Kingdom Hearts, I had actually never played Final Fantasy, so I didn't know who any of those characters were. And then I played Final Fantasy X, and I looked back, and I'm like, that's supposed to represent Walka and Tidus? What? Especially his accent, oh my gosh, it's so bad, dude, in Kingdom Hearts. Like, he's only a side character, but still. Hey, what's happening, Mon? It's so bad. I couldn't say about Selphie, though. I actually don't... I know she's a Final Fantasy character from somewhere else, I think. But I actually don't know where she's from. So that one I'm not too sure about. But yeah, that was crazy, man. We got a lot done. We came back, we finished the Hades Cup time trial. Let's see. We did Ice Titan, Sephiroth, Kurt Zisa, we did the Phantom, we did Xemnas, and then we rebeat the game. We got a lot done in this one, I think. That was pretty awesome. Selphie, Molly Keck, Sephiroth Lance Base. He doesn't have much... Sephiroth only has, like, his attack voice lines, so he doesn't really talk much in this game. Almost at all, really. So I'm not too sure how much I really care. Like, I would remember him saying, like, one weird line, to be honest, when he does his little fire tunnel move or whatever it's called. And it sounds really echoey, you know, and kind of like his voice is, like, coming from the background, so I don't even know what to say about that. ... And all QA staff, nice. But yeah, I wonder how the world would actually fare against, like, if a single Heartless popped up. Because in all honesty, if that Heartless just killed one person, like, that's how it spreads, you know what I mean? They get one heart, that heart turns into another Heartless, and then it keeps going, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a zombie apocalypse, except I don't know if I would say worse, but at the same time I would say worse, you know? Zombies can be a lot more gruesome in a lot of different ways, and a lot scary in a lot of different ways. But I feel like they would be easier to deal with than Heartless. I don't feel like we could deal with them, in all honesty. I don't think we'd be physically capable. So, kind of a funny, interesting question. I gotta get better at these. I don't think these are all voice actors, actually. I think these are just people who worked on the project. There it is. And all Square Enix staff. There we go. Now we're getting to the end. And now we can turn the volume back on. Woo! I do love that the next game just continues on straight from this point. When I first played these games, though, when I was a kid, I didn't know there was a game in between, so I actually just played Kingdom Hearts 1 and then Kingdom Hearts 2 right afterwards. I went straight to 2, and I was so confused. I'm like, who the crap is this blonde kid? Is this, like, Sora's son 30 years in the future? I'm like, what's happening?
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
Where did y'all get those clothes? Felt.
Huh? Huh?
Again, I love that Pluto just chills and he
Hey,
just
Pluto,
catches a ride between all the planets casually and never has issue.
George, that's the king's seal.
Hey, have you seen King
Dude
Mickey?
really has the easiest time out of all the characters, honestly, in all the worlds.
Yep.
Guys,
You gotta love Pluto.
let's go.
I also think it's funny too, they do these quick close-ups here, you'll see in a second. They do like a close-up of each of them and then smiling at you like a TV show had just come back on after like a bunch of years off. It's like, you haven't seen these guys in forever, huh? And it's like, it's still the same game, it hasn't ended yet. Remember, Sora, you are the one who will open the door to the light. Ooh, we gonna watch the secret movie again? Let's do it. Heck yeah. Utter silence. Ooh, should we go all dark? I think we should go all dark. Let's get the mood going. Ooh, they got the bottle from 2 too. Dude, I love the eyes in this. It's not the same, but it looks so sick. Something so natural. This is easily like one of the most badass like secret movie scenes in all of the series, and it happened in the very first game. Imagine seeing this like 20 years ago, dude. The memory beyond. Luigi, you wanted to mention badass, but I mean, like, come on. Roxas for sure, dude. Like, you cannot... You can't knock any of this. Like, holy crap, dude. Love this scene. And the Neo Shadows too being introduced here. I think it said something so unique. I don't remember. I didn't quite catch that. Where's Sora? Fox is being a badass? Absolutely, Luigi, for sure. Dude, the moment in Days when you get to that scene too, and you get to this fight, oh my gosh. I could play that over and over again. It's so cool. Especially because you have the glide ability by that point, so you're running 2 Keyblades, holding them side to side in your organization hoodie, gliding like a badass. Like, it just looks so sick, man. I went to see him. He looks just like you. Everything is coming back to me. The true. My guess is that's probably a mistranslation or a retcon. Instead of the true, it probably would have said my true, because we know that that becomes everything's coming back to me, my true name. Alright, and we got stats. Heartless defeated. Sorry guys, it wasn't over 9,000. It was close though, but we almost got it. We can ignore that second one. Attacks deflected, almost 1,000. Heck yeah. We got smacked about 2,000 times. Used about 87 items. Party members about 233 times. And we casted Cure almost 30 times on friends. Cool. I've gotten a little less selfish since the last time I got to that screen. A little bit. And that was Kingdom Hearts 1. That was a lot of fun, guys. I really enjoyed going through it, and I'm excited to get to Chain of Memories, honestly. Sadly, like I mentioned earlier, they do have all the trophies just jumbled together, so I can only really get the trophies that I remember you would need to get after like a Proud Mode playthrough. So we did get a lot of those extra ones. But if any come up that I find out about, we'll go back and we'll grab them. But for now, we've done everything we can with this game, and on the next one, we'll go ahead and start Chain of Memories. So, it was great hanging out with everyone. Thank everyone who came in for stopping by, and I will see you guys on the next one.